We've just barely started summer, and it's already hot. Hi, I'm E.D. Lewis, and welcome back to my channel, and happy Pride Month. We're literally at the end of Pride Month. I can't even get my words out. So this is the last Pride review. It's also a Botanical Gothic. The flowers are out. I don't know when I'm going to do another one of these Botanical Gothics. I only planned it for the spring. I thought, well, you know, it might bleed into summer. Well, it's summer. But I don't know if I'm going to do any more for a while, so who knows. You never know. Might pop up sometime during the summer, might pop up again in autumn. You never know. So anyway, today I'm reviewing Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews, and this was published a little over a year and a half ago in 2024 in October, which was the perfect month for this, because this would be a great Halloween read, because part of it takes place at Halloween. So this book follows a teenage boy by the name of Andrew, and he's from Australia. He goes to school here in the States, and at Wickwood Academy, so it's a bit of dark academia, along with his twin sister Dove, and his best friend, not from Australia, Thomas. So this year is kind of different. So Andrew is dealing with something that happened last year that he doesn't want to talk about, and it seems to cast a, we'll put it this way, an unusual shadow over him. I can't say why, because that's spoiler territory, huge spoiler territory. He's also finally getting to reunite with his best friend Thomas because he hasn't gotten to talk to him all summer, and things are a bit different this year. Thomas is a bit distant. His twin sister Dove is very distant with him, won't talk with him, you know, doesn't interact with him at all. And his friend Thomas starts exhibiting strange behavior. Especially when it comes up that his parents have mysteriously disappeared and Thomas is possibly implicated in their murder. Thomas keeps disappearing into the woods at night and coming back tired, exhausted, dirt, you know, and soil coming in with him on his feet. And Andrew starts to hallucinate bizarre things at school, having to do with something, you know, him being watched. Something seems to be following him. He finds mushrooms stuffed in his pockets with no idea how they got there, impossibly, because they weren't there before. Is it all Andrew's head, or is there something out in the woods outside of Wickwood? Yeah, I don't think I could say too much more of the plot without giving things away, because this one was a bit twisty. This one is very dark. You wonder at times, is this going on in his head? Is he imagining this stuff? Is this, you know, is he actually hallucinating, or is this stuff really happening? Yeah, it was bizarre. I actually was falling into a little bit of a slump after I finished reading my previous read, Botanical Daughter, because I don't know, I think it was being away for so long and then trying to get that book finished in a timely manner. I was starting to fall into one. This pulled me right back out. You know, I mean, I was only in it for a few days and this book hooked me. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. This book also fits into Pride Month reads because this book, the main character is part of the LGBT community. I don't think it's any secret that the main character identifies as asexual, and so he starts to discover, you know, things about himself. He you know, comes to terms with his sexuality, and this one's very symbolic of growing up and the monsters that we encounter as we become upperclassmen, as we move forward in life, and as we deal with the things that Andrew deals with in this book. The uncertainty that a young person, you know, goes through during this time. So it's great representation there. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was awesome. This is part of why it's making this year so hard for reads for me, because I know I had a lot of books that that I really liked, I really enjoyed. I did end up loving that were 4.5 stars, and of course when I put them on like Goodreads and BookBub, those round up to 5 stars. But this year I've had a lot of 5-star reviews, and that's what I gave this one, 5 stars. I mean, yeah, wow. I don't want to give too much away, because this one is this one just kind of, you know, I didn't even know what this one was about. I had heard little tidbits about it, but I didn't really know what the plot was. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this one out. This is also on a list of Botanical Gothics that I had, you know, found, and so I was like, oh, books I'll keep an eye out for. I think I might read that one for Pride Month after after I finish Botanical Daughter. So glad I did. Another one that I absolutely just loved. I loved especially the character of Lana Lang, not Superman or Superboy Lana Lang, different Lana Lang, because she's so outspoken. She's, you know, you're not going to mess with her. You're not going to mess with her friends. She's tough. So I really enjoyed her, especially. So I think besides the, you know, besides like the main set of characters, she's my favorite side character of it. Maybe even my favorite character of the book, because of her resilience. I will say this, it's a shame that she doesn't get involved with what's going on, but then again, I don't know how well she would have dealt with that. I don't know, but very cool character. C.G. Drews does have another book coming out later this year. It's another, I think another Botanical Gothic, and it's called Hazelthorn? I think it's called Hazelthorn. And it takes place, I think, at an isolated house, an isolated mansion. 2 boys have to figure out a mystery and also stay alive, and I think it also has the botanical, you know, so definitely one I plan to check out. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this one. Even if you're not a fan of YA, you might enjoy it because of the dark elements. It also fits not just into monster horror, botanical gothic, botanical horror, body horror. It's also a bit of dark fantasy. Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun, and it just kind of consumed me. And I thought this book was rather consuming anyway. Literally and figuratively. So anyway, that's what I've got for you. I hope everybody has had a great Pride Month, a great June, great start to your summer. I know with the things that have been going on in the world, it's a scary time. So, yeah, we've just gotta hang in there, fight the good fight, and stay safe, stay spooky. And I'll see you all next month. And I will have a recommendations video for my reading event, which is Summer Spooks, the Summer Spooks reading event, which I think is what the official hashtag is going to be. Stay tuned for that. If you've not checked out my video for that, I will have that link down below in the description. So until next time, stay safe, stay spooky, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.